because I don't want you to get hurt. I don't want you to be disappointed. And I want your love to be reciprocated in the way that you deserve. Okay? So y'all need to get your pens, papers out, take notes, because your girl is going to spit some knowledge in this video. Let's go. What's up, game changers? It's your girl Samantha Lee, and I'm here with another video that's very, very interesting. You're gonna want to watch it all the way to the end. It's a story of me being toxic, and then with that story, giving you some signs that you need to look out for when you start dating or when you're in relationships with women, okay? It's gonna be a super personal video. Y'all don't judge me. I'm redeemed now, but we gonna get into it, okay? Let's go. Oh, and don't forget, go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you aren't already our family. If you like content like this, I'm posting it daily, okay? So I need you guys to go ahead and hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that you can be updated whenever I post. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all soon. Let's get into it. So y'all, I'm gonna tell this story by starting off where I realized that I needed to get help, that I needed to really work on myself. So let's get into it. When I was dating, I was in my mid-20s. I had just finished grad school, and I was working on getting my licensure as a clinician. The preliminary one before you get the one you get after years of supervision and experience, and you have to take an exam, and then you get the other license. But I got the preliminary one. I was working on that. And I was dating a guy, and he was very serious about me. And long story short, towards the end, I started having a feeling of just feeling like it was going too fast. The guy was, looking at rings, and, I had just finished grad school. I was getting into my career. I was extremely career driven and focused. I wasn't sure about marriage because I had seen a lot of negative in marriage. It's not that I had seen successful marriages, but I had seen a lot of negative in marriages and wasn't really sure if that's what I wanted. So what ends up happening is he proceeds to, look for rings and really, really get serious. This was pretty quickly into the relationship. We probably were together. I honestly don't even remember how long, but it was very, very quickly. And I knew I wasn't ready, and I knew we weren't ready because we weren't handling conflict well. I wasn't good in conflict. He wasn't good in conflict. It just wasn't a healthy situation. And I broke up with him the way I broke up with other people. I would just leave the relationship, have a conversation, get into an argument that I created or contrived because I didn't know a better way of doing it, and then end the relationship. That's what I would do. And I did that. We ended the relationship. And y'all, I saw how hurt he was. I saw how much pain I caused him. And I was immature, right? I was already when I left the relationship, I was talking to other people. But it affected me to see how I hurt him. So with that being said, I ended up seeing a therapist because I realized I'm always ending the relationships. I am the runner. I'm running from relationships. I'm not staying in them. It seems like I have this fear of commitment, or I get deep enough into a relationship where I'm ready to go, or I'm afraid of what's going to happen next, or I'm afraid of getting hurt even more. I don't know what it is, but there's something about relationships where I get to a certain place and I abandon ship. I'm running. And with this particular relationship, it highlighted that for me. I realized that I needed help. I needed to find someone that I needed to talk to process, because clearly whatever I'm doing is not working. I want a long-term relationship, but I'm sabotaging, and I don't know how, what, why. I'm at a loss as how on my own I'm gonna find that with my behavior. So y'all, after years of failed relationships, leaving, not being faithful, not being honest, not being transparent, I finally got help. I finally was like, okay, I'm ready to receive what I'm doing wrong because I don't want to hurt anyone else like this. And so I saw a therapist. One of my friends was seeing someone. And so I saw this, I took her recommendation. I saw this therapist and we started working and unpacking what I was actually dealing with. And y'all, I was dealing with wounds from childhood. I wasn't even dealing with wounds just from relationships and adulthood. It was mostly childhood things that I had not processed, that I needed to get over for me to have something healthy. But if I just kept going and going in relationships, I would have kept bringing that baggage, that insecurity, all that stuff into other people's lives and hurting more and more people. And I just wasn't taking responsibility for what's mine and blaming other people like, oh, there's something wrong with them, or they're unhealthy, or they're argumentative, or they're cheaters, whatever. But I'm not taking accountability for what's mine. So y'all, it led me to doing this video for you. I want to let you guys know what to look out for in women out here, okay? That's going to help you find someone who is genuinely into you for you and not into you for her own selfish, toxic reasons, okay? Because I don't want you to get hurt. I don't want you to be disappointed. And I want your love to be reciprocated in the way that you deserve, okay? So y'all need to get your pens, papers out, take notes, because your girl is going to spit some knowledge in this video. Let's go. If you haven't already, I need you to go ahead and hit the subscribe button, okay? We need to, if you like what you like, you like what you see, hit the subscribe button for you, girl, okay? Back to the video. The number 3 red flag that you need to be looking out for in women is a lack of emotional control. When a woman cannot handle her emotions well, that is something that you need to take into account, okay? If she gets overly defensive, she can't receive criticism, she can't, like, anything you say that is remotely triggering, she's on 10. When you notice that type of behavior, not only with you, but the people that she deals with on a day-to-day basis, take that into account. Don't play with that. You know, when I was in that phase of my life, I was easily triggered, which is why I was running from relationship to relationship. And I was just taking everything was to the highest extent. There's so many different things that I regret now that I just took it to the highest extent because I had a lack of emotional control. Take that into account when you're dealing with women. It's a red flag. Number 2, y'all, is a lack of accountability. It is very important for you to take into account when someone cannot own up to their mistakes. When anytime you say anything to them, they're super defensive, they blame shift, they don't own up to their stuff. That's a sign of emotional immaturity. And that is a problem. That is something that you absolutely should take seriously and say, you know what? I don't know if I can really get deep with this particular woman because she's not able to receive criticism. When it's something or a situation that comes or arises that she needs to compromise on, she's not even going to see her fault. You're going to be the one who's always compromising to please her. That is not a healthy relationship, and that's going to cause you to feel resentful and leave the relationship or other things to happen. Y'all, it's a red flag. Leave it alone. When I wasn't able to take responsibility for my actions, it was because of my lack of maturity. I was extremely insecure and I couldn't take any criticism. Everything was like a death blow. You know, it wasn't anything that someone had to say that was not speaking my praises was just rejected harshly. And that was because I was immature. Y'all still wait? Okay, y'all. This is the last one. Y'all ready? Extremely attention seeking. And these days, guys, you can look at social media. You can look at how they post, what they're wearing in their posts. If it looks like an advertisement, if it looks like they're constantly trying to get attention in some type of way, that is something that you absolutely should take into account. Absolutely. The most beautiful women that don't even need to do that do it all the time because it's not. Security is not, oh, she's beautiful. Security is, I feel beautiful. I don't need to do that. I don't need to get your validation of my appearance. When someone feels the need to constantly post how attractive they are and what they're wearing, what they're doing, that is a sign they're insecure. And an insecure woman is going to be looking for people to feed her ego. That is a toxic trait because it's less likely that this person is going to be 100% faithful to you if they're always seeking the attention of other men or other people. You have to really take that very seriously because insecurity does kind of link with cheating, okay? And you have to be aware of that. All right, y'all, so I hope you took notes, okay? Number 1, extremely attention seeking. Number 2, a lack of accountability. Number 3, a lack of emotional control. These things are extremely important and you need to take it seriously. All right, guys. Anyway, I love y'all. I will see you guys in my next video. Go ahead, again, subscribe. And I want to hear what you have to say in the comments. Are there red flags that I missed? I know I only named 3, but I want to know, what do you think about this topic? Okay? All right, guys. See y'all in my next video. Bye-bye. Hey, guys. Thank you for watching this video. I appreciate you guys. Go ahead, hit the subscribe button, y'all. Let's not just be every once in a while. Let's become family, okay? Friends that are family, okay? Join my family today.